This is just getting kind of old. Hey everyone, today on my LGBT and TV series, I'm going to be talking about transgender tropes in television and film. So in my previous vlogs, we've talked about lesbian and bisexual tropes. While there is harmful representation of these sexualities, there's definitely a lot more representation. Trans people aren't really well represented in media. So let's talk about how trans people are represented in the media. First, I'm going to talk about the trans trap. This trope typically centers on the idea of a trans woman who is attractive but anatomically flawed. Here, the trans person is made out to be deceitful for not disclosing their full gender history. And usually when a character finds out that the person they were attracted to is trans, some vomiting ensues. A few years back, Seth MacFarlane was talking about how revolutionary this new episode of Family Guy was going to be for including a trans character, but it kinda wasn't.
What do those people do as far as relationships and sex and stuff? I don't know. I mean, it's got to be a train wreck down there, right? I mean, just an absolute casserole of nonsense. Oh, man, what do we call him now? We still call him Dan? No, and I'm not crazy about the name change. What is it, like Danielle or Dana? No, Ida.
I just don't think that a character vomiting on screen for a full minute after finding out that they slept with a trans woman is doing any favors for the trans community. And this is seen as comedic because trans people are being used as a punchline. But I'm not really laughing. So essentially they're profiting off of transphobia. Another harmful trope is gender identity as a plot twist. On Pretty Little Liars, the show spent 6 seasons leading up to this big reveal of the villain. And it turned out the big reveal was also a gender identity reveal. This reveal takes away from the trans character, using it as a plot twist instead of a major life decision. Not only that, but this person was also a criminal, which played into the deceitful trans person trope, because the media can't seem to get enough of transgender stereotypes. Not only does Pretty Little Liars play into all of these harmful tropes, but it's also an example of someone who's not trans playing a trans character. And there are many examples of this. It's not like cisgender people get many roles to begin with, right? Transgender actors already don't get a lot of roles, so taking away the roles that they do get isn't great. And that's not to say that all transgender representation is bad, because it's not. In fact, there's some pretty amazing trans representation out there. Shows like Sense8 and Orange is the New Black show positive representation while having trans actors and actresses playing trans characters. We can only hope that over the next few years, representation continues to get better, and maybe one day we won't have problems like this anymore. Be sure to join me in my next vlog where I'll be talking about asexual representation on TV. See ya!